Hi. Welcome to today's video. What we're going to be talking about is lymphedema and exercising your upper body, your arms, and assisting with any drainage or excessive swelling or buildup in your arms, as well as to be able to strengthen them. So this would be typically if you have a mastectomy or a double mastectomy, when you are getting your lymph nodes removed. The same lymph nodes that you have across your arm are also the same ones that you would have for your breast. So when they are removing those lymph nodes, that is where you will also be typically facing a lot more swelling or a lot more engorgement across your arms for having that lymphedema or having that buildup of fluids, because your body is not having those lymph nodes to be creating that drainage. So these are some exercises that we're going to be doing. You can either do them standing or sitting. I will show you both options for that, where you will continue to do them. And these are exercises that should be done on a daily basis, and they should be done almost for the rest of your life. These are things that you should be integrating in to your daily life and your daily wellness protocol, in addition to some of these exercises. Typically for any of the clients that I work with, I usually also give them a breast blend or a lymphatic drainage blend that they would then be working alongside with them, that they would either be applying across their arms as well as across their chest. So that typically contains pink pepper, frankincense, some geranium, and that's where it is a beautiful oil base that either it is castor oil based or fractionated coconut oil based, depending on where you're going to be applying it. So work with your doctor to make sure that it's also okay to be doing these exercises as well as to be using the oils, because for some of these exercises that we're going to be demonstrating later on, I don't want you to be doing them immediately after surgery, because you will be having your stitches. There will be open areas that when you are exercising and moving your arms out, it can stretch and tear the stitches. So just make sure that you do have your doctor's approval, whereas some areas you still may feel tight, but there's a difference between the tightness versus having the stitches and having the stitches be damaged due to some of the exercises. So just hold off until everything is healed properly and you have your doctor's approval, because the doctor will also be giving you these exercises or ones similar to these. And if they don't, you can always share this video with them to see if these would be appropriate for you to be doing and integrating into your lifestyle as well. So we'll go ahead and get started. So just coming to a comfortable standing position, the first exercise that we're going to do is just bringing your hands out in front of you. So you're just going to be bringing them straight out in front. You're going to hold them here. Each of these poses you're going to be holding for about 10 to 15 seconds. So you can either set a timer, or if you are doing yoga, you can do ujjayi breathing, where it could be 5 deep breaths, which would be, depending on how long your breath is, holding it here, making sure your shoulders are rolled back, just focusing on your breath, keeping those arms nice and lifted. Then you're going to bring your arms up, palms facing in towards the other. So when I do this on the chair, you'll see this correctly. Holding this here, again, relax your jaw, relax your neck, keeping those arms up nice and strong. Again, 15 to 20 seconds here. Once you're done this pose, coming out, arms out nice and wide, fingertips reaching out, keeping those arms stretched out. And this is where, if you are feeling any tightness in the operation areas, feel free to just lower your arms. You listen to your body and where you need to go with that. So again, holding here for about 15 to 20 seconds, and then coming to the back. So coming around the back, bringing your arms, so you're going to be opening up the chest, pushing the chest out, bringing the arms back, and just making a little diamond with your back here. And again, holding for 15 to 20 seconds here. So you should be doing about 15 to 20 sets of this. So this is one full set. So out, up, out, behind. So I'll go ahead and show you on the chair as well. So if you have a chair, it's nice if you have a chair that is without arms. Just make sure you are finding a comfortable posture. You are sitting up nice and tall. Again, out, up, palms facing in. Relax the jaw and the neck. Out, and then behind. So this is where you can work up to the 15 or 20, because in between each of the phases, you're going to be doing 15 to 20 seconds for each of those poses. So again, 15 to 20 seconds here, 15 to 20 seconds here, 15 to 20 seconds here, and then 15 to 20 seconds here. So this is where, again, you're going to be wanting to do those 15 to 20 repetitions at that cycle. So you can do 5 in the morning, 5 in the afternoon, 5 in the evening, and split it up as you continue to build up your stamina. The next thing that we're going to be doing is, if you just had a single mastectomy, you will be working on that side specifically. However, I always believe in balance. So if you are doing an exercise on one side, always try to do it on the other side, because you want to keep both sides as strong and as equal as possible. So what you're going to do is you're going to come up against the wall. You're going to be coming up here, standing about arm distance away. You're going to take your fingers, crawl them up. You can come a little bit closer, and then just kind of let them slide down. Bring them up, and then like little spider fingers, walking them all the way up, sliding down. And then bringing them all the way up, sliding it down. And the same thing for the other side, walking them up, sliding it down. Walking it up, sliding it down. And for this, you would have your hips facing the wall, so your chest is also going to be facing the wall. Then I want you to do the same exercise again, but with your hips facing away from the wall. So just one side is going to be towards the wall, and this will stretch this side. So again, if you have any stitches, just be cautious. If you're finding any tightness, again, go slow, listen to your body. So just crawling those fingers, going all the way up, sliding the hand back down. Fingers going all the way up, sliding back down. And again, doing that as well about 40 to 50 times on each side throughout the day. And that should also be done on a daily basis. The next one is going to be your elbow chicken wing. So either sitting down or standing up, bringing your hands behind your head, bringing your elbows together, opening the elbows up, bringing the elbows together, opening the elbows up. So this is where you can easily be combining these exercises with breath work, where you're going to be engaging your core, where you're going to be working out other parts of your body. You're going to also be allowing your mind to be focused and relaxed. So again, for these chicken wings, opening them up, exhale, bring it in. Inhale, open, just following your own breath and pace. You can continue. You would be wanting to do these 50 to 100 times a day. So it can get tiring. So again, stagger yourself throughout the day, so that way you're able to kind of be able to make sure you are fitting in your exercise. And once your stamina is there, you can then start doing everything first thing in the morning, get it out of the way. You know your body is going to be feeling good. And then maybe before you go to bed, if you're finding your arms have started swelling up a little bit again, because the lymphedema is maybe acting up a little bit more by the end of the day, that's kind of where you can, again, do some of these exercises before you go to bed. Also, if you are in need of an arm sleeve to help with some of the pressure and the drainage, talk to your doctor about that. They can also assist with that. So once you've done the behind the head chicken wings, we're gonna then come in here and you can clasp your fingers here, just hold them above near your collarbone area, bring them down, open those wings out and up, down, out and up. So this is, again, they're strengthening different areas of your body. So it's strengthening all areas of the upper body, the arms, the chest, as well as giving it a nice stretch and helping with that drainage that's going to be there. So again, 50 to 100 times a day, this is where you need to work up to. And this is something that you're going to be wanting to be practicing on a regular basis. The last thing is that we're going to talk about is the exercise ball. So typically your doctor should have given you an exercise ball, whether it's a ball or like a little football, something you can buy. If the doctor hasn't given you one, you can always buy it at a medical shop or anywhere nearby. It's like, or just like a stress ball. Or you can make your own using rice and essential oil, or some flax seeds, and just being able to squeeze that, filling it up into like a thick balloon and making that and just squeezing it yourself. So this is where you're going to be squeezing this. So anytime you might be sitting at your desk, anytime you might be sitting idle, watching TV, anything. This is where, again, focusing on the surgery site. So if you had surgery on your left side, focusing on that. If it was double mastectomy, focusing on both sides. But again, all about balance. Try to do this evenly for both sides, whether or not the operation was done on both sides. Because you don't want one side to be super strong and then the other side to be kind of feeling a little bit weaker, not kind of up to par where you want it to be. So again, just squeezing this, and this should be done about 400 to 500 times a day. So this is kind of where every time you're sitting idle, either carry this in your purse if you're going out somewhere, or if you're in the car sitting with someone. This is something that can just be easily done while you're doing something else or in each hand. So again, just squeezing it and releasing, squeezing and releasing. And again, you may not be able to start at 400 to 500 times a day, but stagger it throughout the day, spread it out. It doesn't have to be done all at the same time, and allow your body the grace. You've been through so much. You need to allow your body to take the time that it needs to take to heal. So listen to it. It will tell you what it needs and how much you can push it. So go ahead, do both sides 400 to 500 times. And just a couple other tips while you are going to be having other post follow-ups with your doctor, going to see other doctors, maybe a regular checkup or anything. This is kind of where a couple tips of precaution are if you are getting your blood pressure checked, where they're going to put that sleeve across your arm. Make sure that it isn't put on the same site where the operation had taken place, because of the fact that it can aggravate the lymphedema, because it is squeezing that area and causing additional buildup. So just be cautious of that. Also, if you are getting additional blood work or anything taken, try to avoid getting it done on that side. If it was a double mastectomy, again, ask your doctor what other alternatives there are, because you have to be vocal about your body and what you need. It's about becoming aware of all of that and understanding that. So I wish you the best of luck on your recovery journey, and I hope these exercises have helped you. I will be sharing different ones throughout our journey together. And these are exercises where it can be applicable to women that have had mastectomies, women that are having lymphedema, or also women that are just looking to strengthen their shoulders, their arms, their upper body, and just taking the time to be able to have that little bit of self-care for themselves. So thank you very much for watching. Go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel, and we will see you in the next video. Thank you.